little loves. So nearly decided to stop vlogging today and give up, or on day 20. There is literally a week left, just keep going. Struggling. I think yesterday's vlog kind of showed that I'm struggling. I still got aches from my shoulder and my back of my neck, and along both shoulders, and the back of my head. I have a really bad headache, and I feel like I did some things wrong this morning. I decided to just, I don't know if other people do this, but I have an email address which I just use for signing up to people's newsletters and things like that. And obviously quite a few of them this week since last week actually, have come through with recaps. Things they've done well in their business, things they haven't done well in their business, those sort of things. And I think that on top of already thinking about this year and how my business has looked and how I've felt about it and everything, and it's just been a bit meh. Even last year, I keep losing track and spending more time and focus and energy on client things and getting clients instead of doing the things that I wanted to and the things that would bring me joy and the things that I know would be good for my business. Especially when like quite a few of the things don't like match up or align very well. But then it makes me think about these vlogs, doing these vlogs for Vlogmas, and how like there's only a week left and I still haven't felt like I've found my place, my footing, what I'm meant to be doing. But at the same time, they're just vlogs. Why am I putting so much pressure on it? It's supposed to be a fun, creative thing for me to do. And I keep feeling like I need to niche down and find my thing and just talk about one, two or three things. And it's like, no, that's not how it has to work. And it's like, why can I not apply that to my business as well? I don't have to keep niching down every time. I don't have to keep boxing myself in. And so that's been a bit of a awakening, I suppose. It is 1:30, so I have been putting off vlogging for most of today. As I said, I'm going to I've got some Christmas wrapping to do because I'm not going home, so I'm not taking my parents' presents over, sadly, so I'm going to try and post those tomorrow. I've got my parents' presents to wrap. I've got one of my brother-in-law and his fiance's to wrap, my brother-in-law and his wife's to wrap, and then I've got a parcel which is stuff that's not Christmas related for a friend. My husband yesterday popped around to our neighbours and handed over gift bags for our neighbours. I didn't end up wrapping stuff. We just put them in the gift bags, put some tissue paper in with a card, and then my husband went and gave them to them, so that was nice. And that's the excitement at the moment. I'm gonna have a little brainstorm about some content ideas, because obviously I'm not going to be doing the stuff that I thought I was going to be doing, and it doesn't help that I think today's a bit of a gloomy day. So it's not raining, it's just dark and gloomy, and it's cold, and I'm just feeling out of sorts still. Definitely not feeling as ill as I had been, but I'm not feeling back to myself either. And yeah, come up with some content ideas to just make the last week maybe a bit more, I was going to say fun, but not necessarily fun, but just do a couple of different things for me to see how I feel about what content I want to create and stuff like that, and thinking about content I want to create in the new year as well, because I definitely want to keep this going. I've really enjoyed it. It has been a fun thing for me to do. I just know that it needs some planning, it needs some thought. I'm thinking about doing my hair. As you can see, the browning is coming through again, and the very luscious greys. I think that's another thing that people don't really talk about, is that doing the fake menopause has made my body menopausey. So I get a lot more grey hairs now than I would have normally got for my age. A few other things too, but I'm not gonna go into those right now, or maybe ever, I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm thinking of going back to brown. Hear me out. I didn't really film my hair much when I was, because we were staying at my in-laws for so long, but I went blonde, and I went to different shades of pink. I even went purple at one point, and then I pretty much damaged my hair. So I can't remember what did I go back to red and then go brown, or just leave it? I can't remember what I did at the end of last year. That's how thingy it was. But in January this year, I went brown. I haven't bleached it since January 2020. But when I went brown, all my family were like, no, why are you doing that? Where are the fun colours? It's like, where are the bright fun colours? We miss it, bring them back. And for a while, I didn't feel very much myself as a brunette, even though it's my natural hair colour, because I've spent quite a few years just being lots of different colours, to be honest. But prior to doing the bleaching my hair blonde to go pink, I had been red for 2 years. And this is my usual red colour. It's the Garnier Olia Bold Red. I love it. I think it suits me. I'm quite happy with it. Just the thing is, at the moment, I just want to do something a bit different. It's not that I don't love the red, I do, and I'll probably go back to it next year sometime. But at the moment I'm thinking of going brown. And then as you can see down here, I still have quite a bit of hair that's like still like bleached. You can see that it's like a weird colour. It's not a red, it's not a brown, and it's kind of like pale. This is still, there's still a big chunk of this that's the bleach stuff. So I was thinking of maybe, you can see here as well, like here. I was thinking of getting some blue dye and doing the ends of my hair blue. I mean, I could do it with the red and maybe look up on Pinterest and see if people have done examples of red hair with blue ends. I was going to say it would probably be cheaper, but it'd still be the same price, because I still need to get a couple of bottles of red dye to redo all of this and cover my roots. I just want to do something a bit different, because I feel a little bit like I'm stuck in a bit of a rut and I'm not pulling myself out of it. And sometimes I feel like changing my hair colour helps. I definitely think it's about time for me to pull out the Goodbye 2020, Goodbye 21, Hello 22 journal that I bought a couple of months ago, and to go through that and to help me think and see and realise that a bit more, and to just, yeah, think about things a bit more and see if how I can make what I want a reality. I already talked about some of the stuff a few videos ago about how I was thinking that, you know, there's some things that I want to create, and to do those things that I want to create, maybe I'd be taking a week off to just focus on doing that work one quarter. Just take a week off a quarter and just focus on that project that I want to focus on. Because when I'm thinking about the things that I'm sad that I didn't get to do this year, I didn't create any of those side projects that I wanted to create because I didn't dedicate the time to them, because I was so focused on just client retention and yeah, that sort of stuff. So I think I'm ready to expand and explore new things now, and to try something a bit different and new. I think one of the things that is a issue when you want to create digital products is that they tell you that the secret is in the list, because you have I'm talking about newsletters and email lists, if you're not aware, and they generally say don't create some sort of passive income until you've got at least 500 to 1,000 people on your list, because you only end up selling to about 10% of your list. So it only ends up being a really small fraction of people. And my list, I have a small list. Okay, I don't even have a small list. I have a tiny list if you want to put it in comparisons like that. I have like 50, 55 people on my list, and a few of those are family and business friends that I know might buy from me but are not a definite buy from me. So I'm just kind of like, yeah. So I think next year I do need to focus on growing my list as well, and how I want to and can do that, and what I want to give in return for that as well. So all the things, guys, all the things. So I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, maybe take some painkillers. I'm gonna have a FaceTime with my mum in a little bit, and then wrap some Christmas presents and have a brainstorming session and not nap. Didn't nap yesterday, and I slept really well last night. Didn't go to sleep till like half midnight though. So again, it's another do not nap day. So wrapped all the presents. I've got this present left, and then the present that's arriving tomorrow, and then that was all my mum and stepdad's presents, and then I've got a box for a friend and another gift there in that box. And then I've just got some cards to write and a note to write. I want to get a quote from that book to go in the card, to go with that set of gifts. I've watched the Lorax. I watched Selfless, which wasn't very good, I don't think. The Lorax because comfort feels, and I'm watching Journey 2 now, and I'm going to put tea on. It's like 7 o'clock. I haven't changed the date today, I can't be bothered. And yeah, I'm having one of these for tea. Just got the hot water bottle to do. I'm gonna have some hot juice because I've got a killer headache kicking in. These smell really nice, they're from Aldi, so I'm gonna have one of these for tea. Whoopsie, little error. Yesterday's vlog, so Vlogmas 18. I set it to private instead of public, so it's now just gone live. So some people might have missed that, so sorry. But I'm gonna have tea. I am literally just having this and some hot dilute summer fruits. And my husband should be finishing work soon, so that should be good.